No one? Observe. I myself will proceed to put him in his place. Ah, sir! Your nose is rather large.
Really?
Well, really.
Oh. No, young sir. You are too simple.
Sir.
Consider all the things you might have said. For example, thus aggressive. If I had a nose that had that shape, I'd ask my doctor to amputate. Descriptive. 'Tis a rock, a crag, a cape, nay, say, rather a peninsula. Friendly. Do you love the little birdies so? How sweet a human perch to rest their tiny feet. Humorous. Sir. Sir. When you smoke, do the neighbors think your chimney's on fire? Cautious. Careful when you turn your head in a crowd. Simple. When do they unveil the monument? Pedantic. Does not Aristophanes mention a mythological monster called the Hippodragon o Camel Elephantos? Surely we have found the original. Familiar. I say, do you mind if I hang my hat on it? Eloquent. When the wind blows, the typhoon howls. When it bleeds, the Red Sea. Military, quick! The enemy is charging! Fire your cannon! Was this the nose that launched 1,000 ships? And finally, with language finely wrought and deeply felt, oh, that this too solid nose. These are some of the things you might have said. Had you an ounce of letters and of wit.
Come, Valvert. This arrogance from a nonentity, a clown who appears in public without buckles on his shoes, ribbons, or even a pair of gloves.
It's true, sir, I do not dress up like a popinjay. I carry my adornments on my soul. Less of a fopser than you I may be, but I am more wholesome. See, I never wander abroad without my insults freshly laundered. When I walk out, I like to be quite sure that I smell of nothing but scrubbed liberty and polished independence, trailing with white plumes of freedom.
You have no gloves.
True, sir. I have no gloves. Pity, too. I had one, the last of an old pair, but a young nobleman offered me an impertinence, and I left it. In his face.
Cad! Villain! Clawed! Flat-footed bloody fool!
Ah, yes, and I'm Cyrano de Bergerac.
Sir, you are a fraud.
What's
the matter?
Oh, I must do something to relieve the stitch in my side.
What?
My sword has gone to sleep.
So be it.
You shall die exquisitely.
Poet, popinjay.
Ah, there's the truth at last. A poet. So, while we fight, I will make you a ballade extempore.
A ballade?
Yes, sir. You know what that is. The ballade so consists of 3 8-line stanzas.
Oh,
refrain of 4 lines at the end.
You.
I will compose one while we fight. And at the end of the refrain, thrust home.
You will.
I will. Ballade of the duel at the Hotel de Bourgogne between de Bergerac and a Cretan. What's that? Oh, that's the title. Let me choose my rhyme. Ah, yes. Here we go. Lightly I toss my hat away. Languidly over my armlet fold the cloak that covers my bright array. Then out with swords, and to work with all. A Lancelot in his lady's hall. A Spartacus at the Hippodrome. I carry wise to choose their jackal, and when I end the refrain, thrust home. Where shall I school my peacock? Nay, better for you to have shunned this brawl. Here in the heart of your ribbons gay, here in the belly of your silken shawl. Hark! How the steel rings, musical. Mark how my point floats light as the foam, ready to drive you back to the wall. And when I end the refrain, thrust home. Oh no, for a rhyme. You are as white as whey. Wait, you coward, he brings you crawl. Back and I bury your last to say. So may the turn of a hand forestall. Life with all its honey, death and all its gall. So may the turn of my fancy roam, free for the time until the rhymes recall. And when I end the refrain, thrust home. Refrain. Prince, pray God is Lord of all. Pardon your soul, for your time has come. Beat Fling you aslant, a sprawl. Now, as I end the refrain, thrust home. Now, see?
The new farce after dinner. Monsieur, will you dine with us?
Thank you, no.
You do not dine.
I know.
Why not?
Because